Good morning. It is January the 3rd, 2017. Time to kick off another trading year. We won't have a full market historically until Martin Luther King's birthday, and then we have Trump's inauguration on the 20th. And the battles have already started, and the stock markets, the world stock markets, frankly, started rallying on the Trump win. And it depends on how good the Democrats are at slowing him down or stopping him. And they are masters at the game. They've already promised fights for his first round of appointees that will be prolonged and delayed, etc. And like I said, they are masters at this game. The Republicans really don't know how to play ball. So we'll see if Trump can change that game. He certainly changed the rules for the election. The mainstream press has taken a huge setback. It's no longer the filter. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, impromptu news conferences, YouTube will all be utilized by this president's administration to get the message out. Not going to go through the usual. The people that colluded with the Democrats and all the newscasters have been assigned the White House suite. So all of these people that were out to make sure Trump didn't get elected, they'll be doing battle, or his press secretary will be doing battle on a regular basis. So it's going to be interesting. What this does for us as traders is it probably will impact and increase the volatility, which is what we need to prosper as traders. Looks like the inverse relationship is in full force. Stock markets rallied around the globe, minus Japan's. We found sellers in Asia on treasuries. This is Frankfurt. Selling stock started in Frankfurt, and you see that last rotate up in London started at 120, stopped at 124.01. So we got pretty good resistance at the buck. Well, 28, the buck is the first resistance zone, so 27 to 31, sell 1. 3 to 7, sell 2. On the buy side, 17 to 21, buy 1. And 9 to 13, buy 2. Tell you what was great. I didn't watch one news show, didn't listen to any news commentary, didn't listen to any opinions for 7 straight days. I really love it. It's just nice to get away from most of which is just chatter, baloney, nonsense. Clear the deck. Okay, resistance, we have at 14 and 9, so our first resistance area, we'll just make it 10, 14, number 1, 19 to 23, sell 1, 27, 31, sell 2. I do believe there's one sell left in treasuries this morning based on what I perceive as strength in the E-mini. Number 1 is 1 to 4, 25 to 29, buy 1, 13 to 17, buy 2. Again, it looks like the inverse relationship between treasuries and equities is in effect. I do think there is one sell in the market this morning. E-mini breaks, doesn't take out 2258, 2260. You can consider the long side. Looking at gold. Strength in the equity market, like remember we pointed out K period, that's Frankfurt time. Last room paid up in London stock 54.50. So here we are 49.50. So 53.55, sell one. 58.60, sell two. The E-mini continues to rally. I mentioned gold will head lower. 45.47 buy one. 40.42 buy two. So basically 40.45 is support, 55 to 60 is resistance. Boy, currencies got slammed. Didn't see anything specifically tied to currencies, but they were selling. I still think that 102.50 is the next stop on the euro. If that comes out, then par. And we've been talking about par for a long time. So they did get stops below that low at 104.21. So it may have rejected prices below 104.15. I think we got another sell up. So 104, 104.10, buy one. Let them get stops below the overnight session low. And then 103.75 for buy two. Big move. Got this pretty clean break. Got this P low right here. We have this S high right here at 45. We're at 22, so 25 to 35, sell one. 50 to 60, sell two. Okay, crude oil, Oman and Kuwait said they have cut back their production as per the agreement. Crude oil rallied and made and we got above 55. The Goldman has said if the production cuts go through, 50 to 60 is the range, perhaps as high as 63. So a $10 range would make it 53 to 63. A $10 range right now would make it 45 to 55. The market was pointed higher. And we'll be relying on news announcements, news spikes on who's cutting production, who gets caught cheating, etc. Sell one, 55 and a quarter, 55, 50. Sell two, 55, 75, 56 even. The breakout came from 54.50. Last rotate down was 54.83, so 54 and a half. 54.75 by one. 54 even, 54 and a quarter by two. And last but not least, the E-mini. Okay, the news out of Europe. Germany gained in employment. Came in higher than forecast. China's manufacturing PMI and service PMI went higher than forecast. Crude oil production was cut by Kuwait and Oman. All this is supported for equities. PMI manufacturing 54.2. That's not the market's focus. ISM manufacturing 53.8. It's a tough call on this one if it comes in higher than forecast or not. I'm going to guess it's probably going to come in higher than forecast. But the economic news, at least, was top of the market. So next. Construction spending 12.6. It never comes in as high as forecast. So the news focus is ISM manufacturing. A lot of momentum going. Pretty clean break in the market here at 55, 60. So that's where resistance is. And that's where we've got it. Now, overnight markets tend to be the high and the low. And if we've had an extended move in the overnight market, that's a pretty good indication of where initial resistance is. So we got resistance at 55 to 58 for sure, 50% over here. So our first sell, I think we can go higher, get stops above the overnight session high. It's okay to sell failure to take out 58 to 60, so 1, 64, 66, 2. I do like the long side better. So our first buy is going to be in this 50 to 52 area. It's very aggressive. 45, 47. For our second buy. So the chatter, 20,000 in the Dow. That was the chatter when I left, and I thought we would hit it between Christmas and New Year's. We've gone back and checked the Dow highs, but it doesn't look like we did. 2300 was the next stop. No, we didn't get to that, so maybe the Dow didn't make 20,000. But remember, back when Obama took over, or maybe, I think it was probably Bush, not Obama, they were talking about a Dow. There was a lookout Dow, 36,000. Well, that guy's, and another fellow had really said down 36,000, started the next secular bull market, and one guy's out there at 50,000 for the Dow. If Trump gets his economic policies passed and is able to pull that off, then we have a chance to trade higher. I have no idea what it's going, but we'll get anyway, it's going to take a bit to get stuff up and posted and get around. I'll do that. We'll try to bring up the new machine and the new platform. So we can play with that today. I'll be tied to getting my mic to work with this at some point this morning. I'll be back with you as soon as possible.